I was riding the train when something caught my eye on the platform. This sketchy-looking guy had just finished a phone call, snapped his phone in half and tossed it in the trash. At first I brushed it off, but my combat instincts kicked in. Once you've been to war, you never really stop scanning for threats. Not long after we pulled out the station, I spotted a nervous-looking attendant pacing through the cars, eyeing passengers and casually knocking on bathroom doors. With my kids sleeping just a few seats away, I couldn't take any chances. I got up, tracked down the attendant, and flashed my Metropolitan Police badge. Once she verified my credentials, she pulled me into the staff room.
British Transport Police have put out an alert on a possible suicide bomber attempting to board a London-bound service. We've been ordered to stop the train at Barnet Shed. It's a derelict depot out in the sticks. SO19.
SCO19.
They're going to board the train.
How long till we get there?
7 minutes.
Armed units were already mobilising at the next station, but I knew the score. If there was a suicide bomber hiding in one of those bathrooms, any sign we were onto them would trigger an immediate detonation. Looking at my kids still dozing in their seats, I couldn't just sit there and wait for disaster. Time to take action. I identified the most likely bathroom, positioned myself in the corridor, and called the attendant. I told her to be ready to open the doors on my signal. I'd grab the suspect and throw them off the train.
Do it now.
When the bathroom door opened, no bomb. Just the same guy from the platform who'd apparently just needed to use the facilities. False alarm. I told the attendant we were clear. After catching my breath, I headed to the bathroom myself to decompress. But the second I opened that door, I found myself face to face with a woman wearing a suicide vest. Seeing her Middle Eastern clothing, I immediately switched to Arabic.
So I'm welcome.
It worked. She seemed to calm down a bit. I seized the moment, going hard against the terrorists who'd put her up to this, trying to build rapport and keep her stable.
I see you're as scared as I am. Yes, I just want to help you. You don't have to do this.
But then her anxiety started spiking again.
Don't do that, please, don't do that, don't move, stay still, please, just stay still, please, just stay still, don't move, please, please.
During a brief moment, when she seemed calmer, I called for the adjacent cars to be evacuated. Once I saw my kids were safely away, I softened my tone and kept talking. Her name was Nadia. That harmless-looking guy from the platform? Her husband. Clearly she'd been brainwashed and coerced into this. I pulled out photos of my kids, hoping to reach whatever humanity was left in her, to remind her what love really meant. But then we pulled into the station. Police sirens wailed. Nadia panicked and slammed the bathroom door shut. I knew I could stop this. I kept the door from closing completely, trying to keep the conversation going.
You've been brainwashed. He has. You have. And I know. I was in Afghanistan. Some mates get killed, nearly got killed myself for what? Nothing. Politicians, cowards and liars, ours and theirs. People full of talk that will never spill a drop of